Siemens presence detector white, comparator. This video describes what a comparator is, what you can do with it, and how comparators are implemented in Siemens presence detectors white. A comparator is a mathematical logical operation. It consists of comparing two analog values of the same format and providing a digital result of 1 or 0 or true or false, depending on the requirement. There are a total of 6 possible comparisons. It can be checked for greater than or less than. It can include matching as well, so greater than equal or less than equal, and it can be checked for exact equality or for inequality, depending on what you need as a result. We look into the parameter list of the ETS application. The comparators have to be enabled individually in the device settings. The presence detector white supports all possible comparison types. Which data point types can be compared? These are the analog floating point numbers in 16-bit format, as well as all positive counter values in 8, 16 and 32-bit. So, in principle, they are all values that are detected by the sensors implemented in the presence detector white. Here you can see the adjustable data point types. 5001%, 5010 count value, 8-bit unsigned, 7001 count pulses, 16-bit unsigned, 9.xxx in general, explicitly 9001 temperature in Celsius, 9004 brightness value in lux, and 9007 relative humidity in percent, 9008 parts per million, and finally 12001 count pulses, 32-bit unsigned. What sources of analog values are available? As already mentioned, these are all internal measured values of the presence detectors. In addition, all possible external values can be used under consideration of the mentioned data point types. Also, the result values of the calculators, see Chapter 3.2, can be used. Finally, comparisons can also be made against constant values. Depending on the data point type, internal or calculated values are not always available, for example with the 8-bit values. How many comparators can be used per device? The Siemens presence detectors white provide 4 comparators. Thus, each internally available measured value can be used simultaneously once. For which applications are comparators ideal? 1. Comparators are applicable for alarms. The exceeding or falling below of absolute limit values is signaled when the existing control systems are no longer sufficient or have even failed. 2. For balancing of measured value, comparators can be used as follows. For example, if it is necessary to monitor whether the temperature in a room is distributed too differently, the result of the comparator could be used to control the ventilation system so that warmer and colder air are mixed again. 3. For statistical purposes. To find out if air quality controllers are working properly, CO2 concentration and humidity can be compared against fixed limit values. The reports of exceeding or falling below these limit values are recorded in a database and evaluated over a longer period of time. There are certainly many other interesting applications of the comparators. If you have your own application possibility and want to know if it works with the Siemens presence detectors white, do not hesitate to contact us. Now we are at the end of this chapter. Thank you for watching and listening. You now have an idea of what comparators are and how they are applied in Siemens presence detectors white. See you next time.